Now, Chance the Rapper, to me, is not my kind of music. I'm older, even though I like the No Problem song, but like I said, when No Problems came out, I thought that was like Lil Wayne's song or something. I had no idea whose song that was. I didn't even know Chance the Rapper was from Chicago. I didn't know nothing about this guy. You know, he wasn't in my realm of music, but my sister and everybody else, they know all about Chance the Rapper. My cousin wanted me to see if I can get tickets to see Chance the Rapper at the... I'm like, Chance the Rapper? Like, is this guy really... Where did he come from? So... I'm just like blown away. Like, who is this Chance the Rapper guy? And people like, yo, man, you know Chance? I'm like, no. That's because he's in the city mostly now. I haven't really lived in the city in a while. You know, and plus he's young. I wouldn't be hanging out with Chance the Rapper. He's like super young. You know, and I know about his father mostly. You know, his dad's a politician, you know, with the Democrats and everything else. So that's why he was always involved in all these, you know, these marches and all this involvement with philanthropy work. And, you know, it was a good way to help, you know, promote him as far as his music career. Now, when we look at, let's say when we look at Chance the Rapper, what he did recently when he donated $1 million about a month ago to a program that supports the Chicago public schools, it blew everybody. He met with the governor first. Then he came out and did this. This was all politically done the right way. You know, his father's being in politics the way he is. So when he done this, I'm like, wow, that's at least he's doing something. We've heard so many people give speeches. We've heard Dr. So-and-so. We heard this guy come out, Reverend somebody. Everybody's talking. And they saying the good things, but nobody's doing anything. And the people that are doing something, it's not enough. It's not being helped by the government. It's not being backed by the city. It's like, what's going on here? You guys know what the problem is, but it seems like you don't want to fix it. So the $1 million was basically a call to action. And that was great for helping out financially with the ailing school districts in the area. But you're challenging businesses and everybody else to get involved. So it's like a novelty check, you know, you turned over when he had the big check and everything else. But he's challenging people to get involved. It got media attention. And he also came back and donated $10,000 each, another $100,000. $10,000 went to all these different schools. He said, I'm going to name like 10 schools and give them to him. And then he got Marcel Bennett to come up and help him out. See, the schools lose about $1.2 million a year. That's just 10 schools. The ones that are failing, they lose about $1.2 million. The education the schools are overcrowded. The strikes is not enough money. And if the kids can't go to school, what else they're going to do? They have no recreational centers. So it's a mess out here. So the governor locked in this budget crisis that he's fighting with the Democratic legislator, offered some options to provide $215 million to the Chicago public schools. Like a couple of hours before Chance came out with that $1 million check. You see, the governor of the city, what he did was basically put a dent in the budget when he vetoed the measure that would have provided the schools with the $215 million in state aid. But because the legislators declined to tie it to a pension reform, they declined to do it. So by him putting all this in the light, it makes the governor look bad, it makes the city look bad, and it's saying, it's a call to action to say, hey, let's take care of our own. Because see, if people start seeing positive things like this, you don't mind buying a CD. I went and bought Chance CD. I don't listen to Chance the Rapper, but I bought his CD. I downloaded it. Because I'm like, wow, at least I know I see my money going to something positive. I don't see my money going to a gold chain. I don't see my money going to a new Maserati. I don't see my money going on that. You know, I feel like I've gotten an investment for my money, plus I got music. So it feels like I've accomplished something. But see, most people nowadays, they criticize things but don't want to get involved. Everybody's got an opinion, but nobody wants to do anything about it. They're like, okay, well, let's get involved. No, I'm going to let so-and-so do it. Sitting back, waiting for somebody else to do it is how we got in the predicament anyway. You let in the bad energy. And when the bad energy come in, like, okay, don't worry, I'll fix it. And he comes in and take everything he can take from it. Then it's worse. And then you like, oh, man, why didn't somebody stop him? Because all y'all going to do is sit on the wall. A German soldier told a group of survivors from the Holocaust. He was a former soldier, and he said, why do you think the Germans only had 9 people and they led over 400 people to their death at a one of those Nazi camps? Only 9 people, 9 soldiers with guns, led hundreds of people to their death. He said because nobody was willing to sacrifice themselves and for the other. They could have easily overpowered 9 people, but it was psychological. No one had it in them to be the one to step up to sacrifice themselves for the next man. So that's why you don't sit on the wall and not get involved, not ask questions, not try to do anything. Now, where are the Kanye West? Where are the Commons from Chicago? You guys are from Chicago. I know you moved away, but this is somebody, you guys talk positive. This is somebody y'all need to get behind. Y'all are 2 of the biggest rap names in the city. You know, Marcellus Bennett has come to join them. Like, hey, look, I'm with you. Let's get something done. I've already been involved. But I'm a small scale compared to them, but at least I'm doing something. You see, I'm not going to get national TV. They're going to get national television. And I'm not even in the district. I'm not even in the area. But I'm from there. I got family out there. So I do what I can to help. And I've been vested for years. So I just want to say, proud of Chance the Rapper. And the reason why I waited to get this done, because I wanted them to have the opportunity to come up and do something. I wanted to see Kanye come and embrace Chance. I wanted to see Common come and embrace him and say, yeah, you did a good thing, man, and I'm going to stand with you and give you that shine, that light that you need to put this in the limelight to where it goes bigger and goes different places. Common got a lot of pull now in Hollywood. That would have been huge. That would have been huge for Chance. It would have been huge for the city to see something like that. Not saying it might not happen later on. Maybe he had a schedule conflict, but that's why I waited to put it out, to see everything play out. So when I talk, you know, we will have a full comprehension just to me making a video. Oh, he gave up $1 million. And then I don't have any more detail or information on it. Now they want to come out and talk about stupid stuff like, oh, Chance ain't independent. He was signed to Apple. Anything that they can to take your mind off what's going on. Oh, his baby mama want all his money. Anything to take your mind off all the positive things that's going on. The man come out and said, Apple paid me $500,000 to put my album out for 2 weeks on Apple exclusively. It's an exclusive deal. They've done it with other artists. So it's been done before. They pay for the exclusive rights just to have it before it can go to anyone else. Spotify or anyone else. Spotify does the same deals, where it's exclusively on Spotify, and then it can go everywhere else after a month or whatever. Depends on how much they paying. So why not do that deal? He still owns his music. He still gets a lot more money for his use. Now, granted, he won Grammys, of course. The Grammys are run by the Democratic Party. His father and everybody else, they're politicians. You know, Democratic Party. Whether it's better, was it better than all the other stuff? I don't know. Don't really care. Okay, award ceremonies is what it is. You know, it's a gathering of people. I rather care about what a person does. That shows the measure of a man. They're not going to say, well, he only won 3 Grammys. So he's vested in his community. At least he's appearing to be doing so. Whether his father's a politician or not, I just think these other rappers need to, you know, kind of champion him and get behind him and say, you know, let me give you that light. I'll take that photo with you. And even if they're not going to donate anything, it'll be huge. It would start a movement if Kanye was to come back with Common and they champion Chance and bring him in to the fold. That would be huge for the city. That's like a rallying. That's a call to action. And it don't even have to be other rappers. I mean, other rappers come to this town, this city, and they throw these concerts and do these shows here and make money. They could donate. And it don't even have to be rappers. They don't have to be all black rappers. But the reason why they appeal more to black, because these are your people. You know, Chicago has the highest murder rate in the world. Y'all keep talking about Chirac, man. What's up with Chirac? What's up with Chirac? Well, then get involved. Find out what's up. But I don't want to harp on it. I just wanted to say my piece. And I'm out.